Hi, everybody, and welcome to my attempt at this week's BBO Weekly Free Instant Tournament. Instant tournaments, weekly free. Yes. So, as I always say, this is 8 boards, match points, best hand. So nobody can have more high card points than the south hand. They can have the same number and better distribution, but nobody can have the same number. So you have an extra bit of information that you don't have when you're playing bridge face to face. Or even against human opponents online. Um, and of course, it is these human opponents that are very variable in these instant tournaments. Sometimes it's very easy to get a good score because there are people who played it before haven't done well, and sometimes there have been good players who've got big scores and it's very difficult to beat them. So let's see what we have this week. And we're starting off with a 6-5 in the minors. And there is saying 6-5 come alive. We do have 16 high card points as well, but we don't have enough here to open with 2 clubs, even though this would qualify as a strong hand in the English Bridge Union world or country. But the real danger here is that if you open an artificial bid, by the time the bidding gets back to you, you'll find it at 4 or 5 spades here. So we're going to open 1 club, which on the robot system doesn't promise more than 3. 2 clubs here. This is, they've got spades and hearts, and this hand's gone 4 spades. Okay, if you hadn't even mentioned clubs now, but the danger, you would be in big trouble. We are in big trouble because we've only promised 3 clubs. We've got these 2 heart losers. Do we think they're making 4 spades? Very probably. We could try bidding 5 diamonds. I wonder what the robot would play 4 no trumps as. Nothing in particular. See, I think 4 no trumps here ought to be 2 places to play. I have some place besides clubs. That's logical, meaning it's, we don't want to play in 4 no trumps here. They've had this preemptive bid. It's very unlikely. And 4 no, because if I double now, it's take out double, and I'm promising hearts, and we're going to hear partner bid 5 hearts. Problem with bidding 5 diamonds is the partner wants to go back to clubs, they've got to go to the 6th level. If we bid 5 clubs, we may well miss a diamond fit. I think our clubs are sufficiently good. We can play opposite a low doubleton from partner. So I think we got to bid 5 clubs here. He thinks we've got 21 high card points, 22 total points. Well, maybe partner will bid a slam when 5 clubs was making, but I don't think we can let them play in 4 spades. They can make 4 spades. And if I bid 5 diamonds, well, 5 diamonds does show 6 plus clubs. But with no reason to think 7 clubs, 6 clubs is making. I think I'm just going to bid 5 clubs. Double 5 diamonds here, a cubid. So they're looking for slam now. This says I've got diamonds. So I'm going, this double was just a good hand. Partner's got nothing, obviously. 17 plus high card points. We've got 16, that's 33. This hand's showing some. Am I going to double 5 diamonds, see if partner will lead a diamond? I think so. 5 spades, partner doubles. Well, I'm worried it's making, but spades are breaking badly, so we'll pass. And it's me to lead. So let's see if we got a club to cash. We do. Just the one. See if we can get a diamond as well. 7 of spades. We need partner to have a spade trick here, essentially. And they don't, doesn't look like they have one. One club here. We better hang on to some clubs. Partner doesn't have too many. We'll throw a diamond here. Just wanted to get to dummy to play the diamond. And queen. Well, I think we're going to play a club. Partner shouldn't have many clubs. And it looks like I shouldn't have thrown the diamond. 5 more tricks. So they're making the ace of hearts. They're throwing a diamond away and they can cross ruff. Yeah. Yes, I was worried about that. And you get 14% for that. Lots of people doing the same, but 6 clubs is a good save. People just do it after partner doubled. No, you went to 5. If you bid 5 diamonds, partner bids 6 clubs. And that's a good save. Oh, with lots of other people. It's whether you bid 5 diamonds or 5 clubs, it seems. Right. We knew that was a very distributional hand. East passes, and we've got a flat 15 count, so this is a 1-no trump in the robot system. 2 diamonds is a transfer to hearts. And partner bids 3 no trumps. Well, we got this low doubleton and 3 hearts, so we should bid 4 hearts with this. We should choose to play in 4 hearts rather than 3 no trumps. And let's see what. And that looks like the right decision. We've got 4 spade tricks, 5 heart tricks. All off the top, that's 9. The ace of clubs is 10. The real question is, can we come to some diamond tricks? Can we ruff a diamond in the short trump hand? We can ruff clubs in the long trump hand, but that doesn't gain us any tricks. It's only rough in the short trump hand. But the risk is this 7 of spades. Is this a singleton? Well, I think it from 3 small. Do we think spades are 3-3? We want to ruff a diamond in our hand, really. That's the real gain of a trick. Let's just see what happens if we come to hand and leave a diamond. They go up with the ace. Right. They've got another spade. They do. So I'm going up with the ace. That stands up. Cashing the king of diamonds. I'm going to ruff a diamond high. That does no harm. And now I can play the queen of hearts. If everybody follows to this, they do. So we started with 8 hearts. So they started with 5. And so they got 2 have gone. So they've got 3 left. So king, jack, 10 will draw them. And then we've got 3 black winners in our hand to take care of the 3 black cards in dummy. So we can claim the rest of the tricks. +2, that's 89%. Nobody bid the slam. People who bid 3 no trumps made +2, but so we did need to make that extra trick. 4 hearts +1 is only 39%. And to 7th place now. And we've got another 15 count. Not a particularly nice one, in lots of points in our short suits, which might cause you to devalue it. But we don't want to open one club here and here opponents bid a major suit. We want to try and get in their way, especially as we're not vulnerable. So we're going to open 1 no trump. 2 hearts, partner has 5 spades at least, so we'll bid 2 spades and see what happens. 3 no trumps. Right. So this is interesting. There's something called, I think it's the Soloway principle, which is basically if you've got a 5-2 fit with a doubleton honor, you should play in that suit rather than 3 no trumps. That certainly does seem a possibility here with only ace jack of hearts, but is ace jack, it doesn't need much from partner to have a second stop. And if they attack the minor suits, they will be helping us. I think I'm going to pass and hope that 3 no trumps is making the same number of tricks as 4 spades. Might not be, it might be the wrong decision. We'll have a look, see. And we've got a club lead, which we're very pleased to see. Partner's got the Queen of Hearts, which helps the heart stop. We've got 4 diamond tricks between us and 2 spade tricks. We can just lose 2 clubs and we should be able to make 11 tricks, I think. So this is probably King, Queen, Jack. We can give them the Queen and Jack, and then our clubs should be good unless we've got 8 clubs. So unless they're 5-0 against us, our ace 10, 9, 8 can win 2 of the first 4 tricks. So we'll win the ace. They're not 5-0. So we're going to bung back the 10 of clubs. And the Jack comes there. And the Queen. So they crashed their Jack and Queen. This hand just had King, Queen. So now these 3 clubs are all good. And we've got ace, king of spades. And we've got 4 diamonds. So we've got 1 loser at the moment, the Jack of hearts. And lots of possibilities for getting rid of that. Right, well, we could take a heart finesse or we could take a spade finesse. We're short of entries to dummy if we take the spade finesse. So we'll win the and we'll cash the Jack of diamonds, unblocking the diamonds, so we're free to cash our ace queen. Come to hand with the club. We're going to got these 4 winners here. We've got to throw 4 cards away from dummy. The plan is to throw 2 hearts and 2 spades, keep 3 spades in dummy and a heart and hearts in our hand, maybe for the heart finesse at the end. So, but what we want to do, make sure we do, is throw away the Queen of Hearts so that we've got ace jack, so we can either low card from dummy and finesse and win the jack. If we kept just the Queen of Hearts, lead the Queen of Hearts, they don't cover it, and it wins, we've still got our spade loser. So we're going, now having done this, I think we'll throw spades first. Then we'll have to discard this time. So they've thrown a spade from west, which suggests either they got quite a few to the queen, or they don't, or the queen is offside. By the 4 of spades, 2 of diamonds, by the 8 of clubs, 3 of hearts, we'll throw the 2 of hearts, 6 of hearts, 4 of clubs, and another spade from west. As I said, we're going to throw the queen of hearts away, and another spade. I've thrown 3 spades. We had 7, so they've only got 3 left. It might be 3 to the queen in this hand or 3 to the queen in that hand. Right, we're going to play the ace of spades and see what happens. Right, that's 5 of their spades gone. So 10 of spades, the queen, king, and now we can, the jack is good, jack of spades is good, so we can throw that away. And now we can take the ace of hearts, and that finesse was right as well. So both finesses were right, so everybody's making much the same. And 4 spades was not as good as 3 no trumps on this occasion, so Soloway principle didn't work. We'll see West had 4 spades there, and they should have hung on to them and let their hearts go and trusted for East to hold the hearts. Okay, 60% now, still only good enough for 6th place. That first board was very decisive. So we have 16 high card points and 5, 4, 3, 1. This is a nice shape, so we'll open a spade. 1 no trump from partner. This is 6 to 11 high card points. They may have a limit raise in spades, but we're going to, as I said, pattern out. We're going to bid our new suit. It only shows 3 as the robot's concerned, but 2 hearts here. It's promising 5 plus hearts, 6 to 9 high card points. 2 no trumps would now show what, I wonder? 18 total points, stop in diamonds. 17 plus high card points. Well, almost. It's good spade suit. I think 2 no trumps is the realistic bid to make here. And partner goes to 4 hearts. They should have 6 hearts here. Right. Oh, well, we're passing. And see what partner has to say. 4, 6. They have 8 hearts. 2, 4, 6, 8 hearts, but not any good ones. But they do have the king of clubs. Ace of hearts is cashed. Remember, this is the hand. The south hand is the one that they can see. The north hand is the one that they can't. So we're going to play the 7 of hearts. 9 from there, 2 from us. We've still got the king, queen of hearts. And there they are, cashing their ace of diamonds very wisely. Otherwise, it would have gone away. Now the 7 of clubs. It's crucial that we don't win this in this hand, because this is the only entry we've got to this hand. And we want to get rid of trumps before we could go up with the ace of clubs, cash, I suppose, 2 spades, throwing clubs away, or a diamond throwing clubs away. That's relatively safe. And if this were a singleton, then obviously we'd have no entry to dummy if the hearts don't break well. Remember, we had 9 hearts between us. They've got 2 left, king and queen. Well, I'm going to cover that with the 8, jack, king, and now I'm going to lead the jack of hearts. And this hand does have king, queen, so we probably will need to play winners from dummy throwing our clubs away because we're probably going to get the club back now. No, spade back. That's good. We can throw one club away. Win this with the 10. And essentially they're going to get their heart trick. There's nothing we can do that. We're going to be down 1. But because the ace of clubs is an entry back to this hand, we can play the ace of spades, throw a club away. We can throw the king of spades, and if they ruff with the high trump, we can throw our last club away. Makes no odds. We can play our king of diamonds now. Ruff it. And we can get rid of their last heart. There we go. And now we can claim the remaining 4 trumps for down 1. 46%. A lot of people doing the same. But people who pass 2 hearts presumably are doing better. 1 no trump plus 2. 3 hearts. And managed to stop at. But, that moved us up to 5th place. So one of the people ahead of us was one of these 2. This one here. Bid up to 4 spades over 4 hearts. Right. We're still in with a chance here with 4 boards to go. And we got 17 points, a balanced hand, 5 card heart suit. I don't think this is good enough to upgrade to 18, is it? Would enable us, I think we will. It will enable us to get our 5 card heart suit out of the way. I'm going to open 1 heart and rebid 2 no trumps. I bid 1 spade, 2 spades. Well, now I can just double, which is a take out double, showing 16 to 22 total points. Yeah, that sounds right. They know I've got 5 hearts. And I'm bidding diamonds. So we're passing here. We force partner to bid. Hoping partner turns out with 5 diamonds. They do, and 5 clubs. They're obviously stopping us roughing a spade. We're going to lose 3 club tricks. But we do only need to lose 1 spade because 1 spade can go on a heart. There's no point in throwing a club on a heart because we've still got all those club losers. But we expect to lose just the ace, king, queen of clubs. We don't expect to lose any diamonds. Should we let this run just in case there are 4? Perhaps we will. We'll just let this run. There's the jack king. I don't think there's any reason not to play a club. I mean, if their clubs are 4-1, and they got a singleton honor, they'll win it, but they can't get their partner in to give them a ruff. So it's safe to play this first round of clubs. The ace. So that looks like the king. Oh, they've got the king as well. So they've got ace, king, doubleton, and this hand's got 3 to the queen. Because if they had ace, king, and another one, they would have won the first trick with the king. The robot's very particular about that. Now, once again, this south hand is the one they can see. The north hand is the one they can't. So I'm just going to hide the 2 of clubs for the moment. And I can throw the 5 of clubs away because the queen of clubs is going to win the 3rd round of clubs. Queen of spades. Ace of spades. Some faint chance that I could play ace of hearts throwing a spade. I can ruff a heart, come back to one of these big diamonds, ruff another heart, come back to another big diamond, and the queen might be good and might be able to throw the other spade away. But then I'm in some trouble, particularly if diamonds are 4-1. So I think I'm going to settle for throwing a spade away on the ace of hearts now. And cashing the ace of diamonds. Diamonds are 3-2. I just have one chance, actually. If I can, now that the diamonds are 3-2, I can safely ruff a heart just in case the king drops. It doesn't. So now I can come draw the last trump and knock out the queen of clubs. They get that trick and they can have a spade trick. Let's try the 10 of hearts. King. We can ruff. I don't imagine they're going to throw the wrong thing away. Go 53%. So this is just par for the course. Really, if you got to play in one no trump, that was best. So if you open you open one no trump, you get to play in it, and that's better. So that would have been better this time. Equal fourth place now, although we've dropped a few percentage points. One heart from here, and we are sat here with our 17 high card points, but we don't have a heart stop. So we'd like to have 4 spades in order to double. Excuse me. But we just have to double with this hand. Partner's got quite likely to bid spades with only 4 of them and playing a 4-3 fit. But partner bid West bids 2 spades here, a preempt. So they've got not many high card points, but 6 spades probably. 3 clubs from partner. This now is 4 plus clubs, 6 to 10 total points, not high card points. So we do have 17. They did have 10. We have a spade stop. Question is, what does 3 hearts show from us now? At best, stopping hearts. 18 plus total points. I don't think we really have that. We do really have a no trump type hand. He's got 5 hearts. The partner was able to contribute to a heart stop. We think the ace of spades is going to be in the west hand. This hand, the partner had 3 hearts to the jack. This hand's only got ace king of hearts. Give this hand the ace of spades. No, I don't think so. 2 spades showed 7 minus high card points, just preemptive. I think we got to pass. We might make 3 no trumps, but you might chance it at imps. So no. So here we go. Ace of diamonds will be lead. So it's the ace of diamonds from west, but it was east that opened the bidding. So we have our 17, partner has 6, that's 23, and there are 4 turned up with west. So that looks very much like almost all the other points are with East. West can't really have the ace of spades as well. That would be 8 points to go to R23, 31. We leave East with only 9, and they open the bidding. So the ace of spades and the ace of hearts are with East. The queen of clubs could be with West, but that seems unlikely. That would, there's only 13 points left after this, and that would leave East with 11, which is possible. The robot does sometimes open on 11, but and they're obviously short of spades. The ace of spades is either singleton or doubleton, because this hand has 6 spades, maybe 7, and we have 5. So this hand has ace doubleton or ace singleton of spades. Anyway, so once again, it's the north hand they can't see, it's the south hand they can see. Oh no, this ace of diamonds has come from East, hasn't it? So West probably does have the ace of spades. Sorry, you can, all that working out for no point, forgetting who was declarer. Right, okay, back to thinking again. This hand probably has the ace of spades, and this hand probably has singleton or doubleton spade. Anyway, we'll play the 2 here. I think we'll play the 5 here. I don't think we need to false card, really. Ace of hearts. Well, they're cashing out. We'll play the 6 here, hiding the 2. And the 2 of spades. Well, we might as well play the queen. They're going to take another ace. They might get a spade ruff here. They do have that ace of spades. So the logic for where the queen of clubs is, it's likely to be there. Are they ruffing? They are. Right. Right. So the question is, this queen of hearts. Oh, they're roughing that. Right. Okay. So, and probably the queen of clubs is going to over ruff my 10 on the next trick. No, yeah, here they come. Well, this hat, we might as well, no harm in roughing with the 10, just in case the queen is here. Well, that seems very unlikely. Go. And the 3 of hearts. Well, they've roughed 3 times. They only got 4 trumps, so we can safely ruff with the ace. The king, and now we've got the rest 2 down. Well, we should be in some company, but only 39%. But that's presumably because people are in other contracts. Lots of people 3 clubs minus 2. Some people 3 spades by their way going off. They got them to bid on. Presumably they didn't double. They overcalled 1 no trump and got a 3 spade bid. 1 no trump without a stop. But nobody bid 3 no trumps. But we do have a heart stop. And we have 5 club tricks, a spade trick, a heart trick, and a diamond trick. Maybe there's only 8 tricks in no trumps, but we know where all the cards are. I expect we could come to a 9th. But I think that, passing 3 clubs was the right thing at match points. Just got unlucky that they were able to cross ruff like that. So we got 2 boards to climb up the ladder a bit, down to 7th now, and another 15-point hand. I'm not going to open this 1 no trump. A diamond. 2 clubs from the opponents. Unsurprisingly, that's their club suit. Partner's got some points and some diamonds. We don't really, they would, partner, I think, would have doubled if they had spades and hearts. What's two spades from us now? Five diamonds, four spades, 21 minus 17 to 22 high card points. We don't have that many. And of our 15 high card points, two of them the Queen of Clubs, which is useless. So I think we'll pass and see if they compete further. They do. And I suspect we've just got to say three diamonds. Partner has promised 4+ diamonds. So the law of total tricks says we can bid up to the level of our fit. We've got 9 diamonds. So it says that we can bid up to 3 diamonds. Right. And finally, the south hand is the declarer and the north hand is the one that they can see. We've got a spade loser, 2 heart losers, and a club loser. We'd very much not like them to switch to hearts, because we'd like to set up a spade trick for a heart discard before, and of course they do switch to hearts. We're going to duck 1 round of hearts, win that next round, in the hope that the hand with the ace of spades doesn't have a third heart. We're hoping that the diamonds are not 4-0 as well, so we can draw the trumps. So we're going to duck a round of hearts. And they switch to clubs. Right. And this hand bid clubs, so we can look forward to rough low. We can get over roughed. And we're going to play the ace of diamonds and hope the trumps are not 4-0. And they are. Right. Okay. Changes things because we have a, well, I don't have a trump trick as such because we can finesse twice in trumps. I've got Jack 10 in this hand, Jack 10x left, but if we lead them twice from dummy, we can do it. But we want to rough, we do want to rough a heart in dummy. And if they play and if the hand that wins the ace of spades plays another club, we will not be able to rough without giving up a trump trick. So we will throw a, we'll, in that case, if the hand that wins the ace of spades plays a club, we will have to throw a heart away so that we can rough the next round of clubs in dummy. And if this hand over roughs, that'll be one of our drawing trumps rounds. So we're going to, at this point, we need to play spades. We'll play the 8, the ace of clubs. Now, if we rough this, we have a sure diamond loser. But we can, let's see, is it better just to rough this, have the sure diamond loser, and just play our winners and give up that trick at the end? I think that's the safest line, really, rather than throwing a heart just to give up a trump trick. I think so. We just have to be sure that if they rough, we can get to our winning spade. Yeah, so we'll rough this. We could draw 1 more round of trumps, but that doesn't gain us anything. If this hand, we need to make sure that this hand follows the 2 spades. The risk is that if we just play on spades and they're able to rough before we've established a spade, they can, we won't get a chance to discard our heart. So we're going to play a spade. spade, win, and play the jack of spades, throwing our heart loser away. A rough, but now that with the heart, we can win our ace. And now we've only got two clubs left, two diamonds left rather, trumps. So we can draw there with the king and queen. And our last diamond is a winner. 82% for that. For presumably, are people going down in three diamonds? Yes, they are. So playing diamonds carefully got us that equal top, moved us back up to fourth. I don't suppose we'll get enough on this hand to get us up to first place, but let's try and get above 60%, shall we? We've got 9 and 6, 15 high card points, but not a nice 15. One no trump. This is the protective position. So if we had the north hand, one no trump would show 15 to 17 points with a diamond stop. One no trump here just says I've got 11 to 14 high card points and doesn't necessarily promise a diamond stop. But although I got 15 high card points, it's a horrible 15, 4, 3, 3, 3, 3. I'm just going to bid one no trump here. And see if we win it by doing that. And we get the king of clubs lead, which is interesting. So our ace is going to win and our queen is going to win. So we've got two club tricks, two spade tricks, a heart trick is 5. And we can establish a diamond trick for 6. Partner's got this similarly balanced hand. Why have they led the king of clubs? Have they led a singleton king? In which case this hand's got jack 10. We've got 7. This has got 1. The 8. This hand would have jack 10 to 5. So we could win the king with the ace. And if we lead clubs from table, this hand would have to go up with the jack 10, but they'd still have a trick. Just trying to work out if we can establish ourselves an extra club trick. I don't think we can. We've got hearts and diamonds to play on, spades as well with possibilities. Do we gain anything by ducking this club? Do we lose anything by ducking this club? Seems strange. But if this hand has a singleton king of hearts, they've now got to lead one of the other suits. They'll probably lead spades because dummy is short in spades and the robots tend to do that, which will be bad for us. But if they were to lead hearts, dummy's weakest suit, that would be good for us. Assuming this was a singleton king of clubs, and it's not a singleton king of clubs, and they play another club, their partner's supposed ace, that would certainly help us set up club tricks. Yeah, I think I'm going to duck this. Because if I play the ace, what am I going to play? I don't really know. So I'm going to play the 2. But we do indeed switch to spades. So it probably was a singleton club. So I've got to hope that spades, I'm going to duck this spade as well because you never know, they might switch again. Probably not. They may only have 3 spades. So being in dummy now, we know we can cash these 2 clubs off the top. So I'm going to lead a heart at this point. 6, try the queen. There's the king. I play another heart, the 7. I expect the 8 is going to find the 9, but the jack. Right, so remember, king, queen went on the previous one, so the 10 is now a winner. We're going to win that. So we've won 2 tricks. The king of spades is a 3rd trick. The 10 of hearts is a 4th. The ace of diamonds ace of clubs is a fifth, the queen of clubs is a sixth, and we can establish another in diamonds. Now, we've got control of spades, hearts, and clubs. So I think I'm pretty sure that East had 5 clubs to the 10 jack, to the jack 10. So we can't get an extra trick in clubs. If we lead from dummy, they can always put the 10 or jack in, and they've, you know, they've got more clubs than dummy. So we want to play on diamonds. We've got 2 entries to dummy, 1 entry to our hand in the ace of clubs, which to use next. So I think the real risk is if we play a diamond and finesse the 8 or 9, it loses to the jack or 10. They play back a spade, and now they may have set up quite a few spade tricks. How many? So if we've lost 3 tricks, lose a diamond, that's 4. They play back a spade. That could set up 2 spade tricks and the ace of diamonds for them. So I don't think we can finesse diamonds now. I think we've got to knock out the ace of diamonds and make sure of our 7 tricks. So is that the best way? Because the queen of diamonds leads this king 9-8 in dummy. Whereas if we play the 2 of diamonds to the king, the diamond position is less good. And in fact, it could expose us to them being played through us. So let's see, we can just have a look at points. This hand had the king of hearts and the king of clubs, singleton. Looks like they had queen, jack of spades, possibly. That's 9 points. They did open a diamond. They did open a diamond. Right, so they have at least 3 diamonds and some points. They almost certainly have the ace of diamonds, don't they? Because all they had in clubs was the king, we think. All they had in hearts was the king. And looks like they had queen, jack of spades. So they certainly have the ace of diamonds. They could have 4 hearts. Don't know. East has very few points, less than 6, because they would have responded with 6 points. So, and what's he shown up with so far? The jack of hearts, and we think jack of clubs. 2 points. So they could have the jack of diamonds and the 10 of diamonds, and all the 10 of diamonds. So we could see if hearts are 4-4, well, that sets up a heart winner for them if they're, sorry, 3-3, if they're 4-3. I could play a diamond to the king, see they hop up with the ace, which would give us an extra trick. I don't think they would. But if we could lose a trick to the west hand, they might have to play diamonds to us. So if West had 3 spades, 4 hearts, 1 club, that's 8, they would have 5 diamonds. And that's a possibility. And then we would have a chance of end playing and forcing to lead a diamond round to our queen. That's the best chance I've seen so far. And it doesn't seem like we played the queen of diamonds, West would win. Well, West would win the queen of diamonds if I played it. And could knock out the spade. So if we played the queen of diamonds now, ace, would they play another diamond to set up a diamond trick? but that would enable us to win the king and then almost certain, and then set up another diamond trick. They might play a low diamond, and this hand could have Jack Doubleton or 10 Doubleton. And we couldn't really finesse. I think actually that looks like the best line because what card does West can play at? We play the Queen of Diamonds, West can play another spade, but we've got a chance here of possible double squeeze, I think. So after the ace of hearts, I'm going to play the Queen of Diamonds now. The ace is coming up. Let's probably get a spade, yes. Do I want to throw my club away or a diamond away? Club's a threat against East, but East is playing after that. Um, yeah, I'm going to throw a club away, win the King of Spades, crossed the 10 of Hearts, 9, 10. So West now is going to have to find, we think, 2 discards on these clubs. And we're going to play the clubs ending in my hand. I've thrown 1 diamond. We know they've got a heart that they've got to hang on to. Right, so they've thrown their spades. So they've got a heart and a winner and 2 diamonds. Do they know the diamond position? Right, so East's got the Jack of clubs, a spade, because it looks like the spades are 4-4. Now we had 5, they had 8. So East has got the Jack of clubs, a spade, and a diamond. And it might be the 10 or the Jack. It can be the 10 or the Jack. It's most likely West has Jack 10 of diamonds and a winning heart. So we can give them their heart, and if they make a mistake by leaving their high diamond and East has a high diamond, we can make an over trick. So we're going to do that. No, they got Jack 10 of diamonds, so we're just making our 7 tricks. Only 53%. Oh, 4th place. At the summit. So I don't know if we can see other tables yet on board 8. We will have a look and see. I'll hang around for that. We needed a lot to get up to be top. Really, that first board is what cost us. Five, 5 spades doubled, 6 clubs would have been the good sacrifice, which you find if you bid 5 diamonds. I don't think it's the right bid. But partner doubling 5 spades was probably not right. Perhaps we should then pull, but we don't want to pull to 6 diamonds, do we? So that was, tables take a little while for that to come up and see why we probably could have got another trick. What does double dummy say? Yeah, it says we could what did they lead? They led their king of clubs, which says we can make an over trick. We can by taking 2 diamond finesses, playing west for the 10-9, having both the 10 and the jack and 10 of diamonds and finessing the 9 of diamonds. But if east had the jack or 10 of diamonds, that could mean we went off. So I think we played the right way. There we go. So 90, some people did make an over trick, but plenty of people went off. So I think I played it the right way to play safe, to make the contract. We got over 50% on the board. Perhaps since I needed a very good score to win, I should have been trying risk going down to make the over tricks. But sometimes you need to do that at match points, risk going down to make the over tricks. But that wasn't such a good chance here. It was perfectly possible for East to hold the 10 or jack of diamonds, especially as West is 4-4 in the majors and therefore only had 4 diamonds. So I hope you found that useful. I think there was a fair bit of counting in there. Most of it was down, if you're winning, was down to how you bid these hands. We're bidding mainly, and 3 clubs is unlucky to go 2 down here. And 3 no trumps would have been very lucky to make. But as I say, I'm basically really here wanting to talk about the play of the hands rather than bidding the hands in robot tournaments. So I hope you did find that useful. And if you did, please subscribe to the channel. That's what makes the biggest difference to me. It's completely free. And otherwise, like the video and leave any comments that you want. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you next week.